Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're new, welcome. This is your love reading for you and your person, your significant other, your special someone. And please don't forget to like and share, like and subscribe. I have already shuffled and laid out the cards, so I'll get to that in a minute, but I just want to highlight a few points for you upcoming for the month. These are astrological aspects which I feel are going to affect you because there's a lot of Capricorn energy, a lot of powerful things going on there, and that is opposite your sign. So this is going to bring home certain things. It's going to affect your Venus, but it will be opposite your sign. So I feel there's going to be some sort of push-pull. There is an opportunity to solve something from the past or release certain things from the past as well. Those are a series of events where Venus will be in close conjunction with Pluto. Now, Pluto always brings up things from the past, all right, or things that have been hidden or underneath. Anything that hasn't come out often comes out with Pluto, all right, will be the first bump. So the first one will be when it's this situation emerges. The second time will be something that is, by that time you will have had the first one, so you will have had a chance to regroup a bit. And then the third and final bump will be the 3rd of March. So whatever comes up during that period, you will have time to resolve it and come up with a plan. Venus actually goes retrograde in Capricorn, but on the same day it will also be a full moon, and that will be in Gemini. But then there will also be Chiron going direct on the same day. So Chiron is always about wounds, deep emotional wounds and things from the past, repetitive woundings. Chiron's going direct. So that is in Aries, and that will mean that something from the past, or one of those like woundings from the past, may come up or may be resolved at that time. So some very powerful dates. Venus is still retrograde in Capricorn, and she will be meeting up with Mercury, so some sort of expression, something to be said or heard or understood or learnt, because Mercury is always about communication. All forms can be written, verbal, documents, contracts. It could be hearing news or giving news. Lots of things could be coming in with that. And then finally, so that's the same day as the retrograde Venus conjunct Mercury. So now Jupiter moving into Pisces. Pisces is also a fellow water sign. So I feel there will be some sort of soothing or some sort of Jupiter energy will be coming in. I feel it's going to calm a few things down at that time. So let's just see. We've got here for the situation, I feel there's a couple of themes going on here, but it seems to me that the main theme is that you are in a situation where you are coming across as lacking self-esteem, or you are feeling that you are not meeting the mark in some way, shape or form. Now, this could be an old wounding, or it could be something that's emerging within the relationship, or you could be measuring yourself up unnecessarily, okay? So it could be that's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is that you are getting into a deep worry scenario, and this came up in the life reading as well. So a deep worry scenario. So this is like an addictive behavior, addiction to worry. You're stressing about something, and it's actually affecting everything around you at this time. It could be that as well. It could also be that with the full moon in Virgo, this energy can be about nitpicking, criticism, and also it can be on yourself, but it can also be of others. Now, whether this is of either one of you within the relationship, or it could be some external factor which is influencing things, so take it as it resonates. But I feel that this is something it's connected to emotional wounding of some sort, all right? And the message here, quite clearly, is you are good enough. That's all you have to be concerned with. You are good enough, okay? So just hang on to that, no matter what. You are good enough. Use rather the beautiful Virgoan qualities which are available to you at this time. Now, these qualities are about analysis, sifting and sorting, You're very good at giving, you could be very good at giving advice. You could be very good at presenting somebody with the pros and the cons and weighing things up. Analysis, coming to or assisting others to make the very best decision. Now, sometimes we are blind spotted when it comes to trying to do that for ourselves. So apply the Virgoan qualities, which is about discernment. Okay, discerning what is appropriate in the situation and what is not, what is good for your situation and what is not, and letting go of the rest. It's also about removing clutter, getting rid of clutter in some way, shape or form. Now, this could be physical clutter within a relationship, that you could be surrounded with a whole lot of things in your home or your environment which need to go now, or it could be emotional clutter. Now, this could be stuff that is stacked up from the past over a long period of time. All right, all of these things may be relevant. It could also be some sort of emotional wounding that is in the relationship, or one or other of you is carrying, and it needs to go now because it's not actually helping. Now, I can tell you that the other aspect of Virgo is sometimes it can be like a martyr quality. And this is almost like a poor me quality. All right, that's also got to go. You need to come back to balance within the relationship, come back to balance, and know that discernment is very good. Discerning what is appropriate and what is not. Decluttering is very good. And analysis, but not analysis paralysis, or analysis so that you're nitpicking or slipping over into worry, because then that just brings in a whole lot of other additional issues. Okay, so discernment, decluttering, detail. Full moon in Virgo. Virgo energy is about detail. Okay, so look at things, but I feel this is about quiet confidence, quiet acceptance that you know what you're doing. All right, quiet self-esteem. You don't have to be flash. The Virgons tend to be on the other side of that. But this is a quiet confidence, standing in your power and knowing what you need to do. And very cleverly looking at a situation and being able to weigh it up accordingly. That is what's going to help you right now. Okay, but this is the situation that you're in currently. So you need to weigh up what is and discern what is right and what is not for you and for your relationship, and then move forward on that. But do it in a quietly confident way. Check the details, but don't go overboard. See things as an opportunity. All right, see this as an opportunity, and come back from poor me or martyr, or because that all is actually ego. That sort of mindset or attitude is actually based in ego. Guilt is actually ego. So you've got to find ways to address that. And also pulling other people's energy in when they're constantly looking at your situation because you're bleating about this, or you're talking about that, or you're constantly pushing yourself down all the time. Just remember, you are good enough. All right, and if you think that, then so will others. So show other people how to treat you. You are good enough. So accept that and let that be how things are. So now we have got here. We've also got the Capricorn energy coming in, and we've got opportunity. So I feel this goes hand in hand with the Virgo energy, which is the Virgo is about discernment and detail and analysis. And this goes very well with the Capricorn energy, because the Capricorn energy is about being the boss, or being very constructive and having a plan, having a strategy, and so on. Now, this could very well be somebody in your relationship. You could be your person, or it could be that you're coming across as this. But it is also about not being so rigid and so disciplined, or so reserved that you're pulling other people's energy because they're constantly being pulled into your situation. This is, again, comes back to quiet confidence, all right? Self-esteem, knowing your self-worth, all right? And then using your authoritative abilities and your ability to weigh things up and come up with details and put a plan together. It's also structured. So you want to be structured. You want to have a strategy and a plan, but not be so rigid that, again, you're pulling people in because they're constantly looking at it because there's a clash there all the time. So this is about having quiet confidence, having a plan, having a strategy, and just getting on with it, getting on with what needs to be done. Okay. Then here we've got sextile, the opportunity coming in. So there's an opportunity here. So whether this is for growth within the relationship or personal growth, sorry about the dogs barking, or whether this is about development. Some sort of development is coming in. This could be growing a business or growing your partnership, or moving forward on something that needs to happen, or something that is kind of that's been put on the table. And the opportunity is seeing this opportunity, seeing that as some kind of like an open door, or a possibility, or a probability, or a collaboration even. So whether this is between you and your person, or it's something that's coming in now, you can move forward together on it. So make sure that you are working as a team, you and your person. Teamwork makes the dream work. I get that feeling here with this. You need to create a team and a strong front. You and your person need to create a strong front, because you may be facing an external challenge at this time, you know. So create a strong front, communicate very well with each other, and stand together and just work quietly through whatever needs to be done. We've got 2 divine doors that came in for you. Patience. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. Okay, so good reassurance there. This is the other divine door. Passages, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. So this is saying you're on a rite of passage here, this relationship, or either one of you in the relationship. And it's saying that just make sure that you're connected to your spiritual self and you're following your signs. Now, the Virgo in energy is about discernment. So discern what spiritual signs are appropriate for you and follow the path. It may be only one step at a time. You may only be able to see one step at a time. You go to that step, and then you go to the next step, and so on. But be confident, have a plan, have a united front with your person, and I feel you will get there. Now, your view of it, we've got Cancer. So this is your energy. And then you've got intuition. So I feel that the Cancer energy is very strong right now. This is all about feelings. It's about family. It's about birthing. You may be starting a family, or maybe you have already started a family. So it's all about that, creating a clan, nurturing, family, creating a secure, protective environment. So this is how you're feeling at this time. In touch with your feelings, your instincts, your intuitions, family-oriented. But it could also be that you're defensive, all right? Because of this, you are good enough. This is the mantra you need to say within your relationship all the time. You are good. I am good enough. I am good enough. Say it every day whenever you think about it, or write it down, put it all different places, because it could be that you are a bit moody and touchy and defensive, and this is because of this self-esteem or this ego issue which is ruling things here at the moment. Okay, or could just be creeping in and creating a bit of drama. But just be quietly confident. And if you are in a new phase, or you've started a new situation, or you've just had a baby, or you're just starting something, again, come back to I am good enough. And tap into use your Cancer skills, you know, wonderful intuition, resilience, fortitude, resourceful, very resourceful energy, and intuition, instinct, all of these things. Use your feelings to guide you at this time. This is your divine door, and it says here, simple, complex, words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Okay, so follow your intuition, follow your feelings. What you say to yourself also matters. Again, we come back to I am good enough, or you are good enough. Don't use words against yourself which are wounding. Okay, don't do that. So use your words for wisdom and for positivity and encouragement and love. Don't go into words of pain or criticism or nitpicking or any of those other things, whether it's of yourself or others, or self-talk, you know, whatever it is. Come back into your beautiful Cancerian qualities of nurturing and protection and tender, you know, and family-oriented and very, as I said, very resilient and very resourceful. And use those beautiful Cancerian qualities to guide you at this time. Now, your person who has got quincunx, so this is about complexity. So they are seeing that this is a very complex situation that you're in, all right? Or there's something that's risen up now. And they are just not sure really which way to go. They're just feeling their way along, but they do need almost like translation periodically. They need to, you know, you're using your feelings to guide you, and they may not be wired the same way. So sometimes they may get it wrong, or they may not fully understand what needs to be happening or what is occurring. So this is why I said you need to have a united front. So you need to talk to your person, you need to discuss things, you need to have a strategy and a plan. It doesn't have to be hugely rigid or so strong that you can't be flexible. All right. So have a united front, and just bring them in periodically, but don't overwhelm them with too much so that it becomes so complicated that they can't get a hang of it. You know, they are aware that there are many layers to the situation, and they are working through it. And I feel that they want to you know, to work it out in their minds, and they want to it's something they're puzzling out. They're kind of working their way through it, and they're learning as they go along. Okay, they're learning. Then we've got here, this is their divine door, and it says Jude's song, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases, you can find peace within the strangest of places. So I feel that they are, as I said, working things out in their own way, and sometimes they may also just retreat or go off and do something because they need to express, or just you know, let some steam off, or just have a break, so that they can get their head around things as well, because it is complex. Okay, and they just need to work things out, and they may do that in different ways, and find their own expression of that, however that may be. Okay. But ultimately, what you're working towards here is fulfillment. And I feel that you will be getting this. I feel that you are, you know, working your way through a situation, and this is ultimately where you are going, or where you are heading. I feel this is what is coming in for you, because you do have full moon in Leo, you have the sun, and you've got magic here. So this is about creating magic. All right. Don't forget that's what you're here to do. All right. So create magic. That's what you're going to do. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. This is about shining. I feel that you're very capable. I feel you are a very capable person. Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work, and that is how a relationship is going to work here. But I feel you're very capable, or your person is, and together you're going to reach this fulfillment. But don't let pride trip you up. All right. Now this pride could be manifesting as ego, as I said. So something that is holding you back. It's some mindset or attitude that you have, or something that is in the relationship which is tripping things up. And if you need to ask for help, then ask for help from your person, or whatever the situation is. But full moon in Leo is about shining, so showing your talents and abilities, or showing the possibilities that are within this relationship. This is like being in the spotlight in some way, and also being very influential. Okay. The Leo energy is very influential. So I feel this is how you are at this time. And the sun rules Leo. So you're getting a double whammy there. The sun is about life force, vitality. Make sure your health and your diet is good, which is full moon in Virgo. That's also going to come up. So if you're feeling good, and you've got this, you are good enough down, then you're going to radiate that. You're going to radiate confidence and happiness and vitality, and you're going to be very influential. And this is what you want. You want a relationship which is going to glow, and is going to, you know, is going to draw people in for the right reasons. You want to create this very happy, sunny, nurturing, and shiny sort of environment, you know. So it's got loveliness, it's happiness, it's joy, it's the essence of being. That is what the sun is about. And so bring that in, and let go of ego, or things that are tripping you up. You know, as I said, the pride issue may be coming in. So just you know, work on your self-esteem by all means, but don't go overboard and allow pride or ego to prevent you from reaching your fulfillment, which is what you want. Okay, you're more than capable. You've got all the skills, all the capabilities. Have a united front, a team, and you will be fine. And then we've also got here, this is the divine door. Draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild, good night. So this is also about dreaming. It's also about spending time in nature, and it's also about connecting to your inner child and to magic. Okay, and with the sun and the Leo energy, you can certainly do that. All right, so connect to magic, create magic, bring magic into your relationship, make it a magical you know, combination that you are cooking up here between you and your person, and you will certainly reach the fulfillment. Okay, Cancer, take care. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and yeah, take care, and I will see you next time.